Kia ora everybody, it's Robett Hollis. I've got some confessions to make and I've got to talk about something. This has been on my mind a little bit since I got back from Burning Man, and today I want to bring it all out into the open. So, in the middle of COVID, I started a private social business club. It's called the Chatham. For those of you who know me, probably know about it. Some of you who know me may know I don't know about it. And if you don't know me, a lot of you may not have heard of it either. Basically, it was a private business club which I set up in the middle of Auckland, right in Victoria Park Markets. And when I was at Burning Man, one of the things which I saw, which was overwhelmingly, was it was absolutely all-inclusive and open to all. And the concept of the Chatham when I started it was to try and get a bunch of epic Kiwis that are wanting to do good things in the same mix to try and make New Zealand 1 degree for good. And I've been thinking about this thing of going, is it hypocritical that I've got this awesome thing that can help others, but then I'm hiding it? I've had it for a while now and I don't talk about it publicly. I've denied it. There's even been, press and media that have tried to get me to admit to things, to do stories about it. And I'm just like, nope, don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Obviously I was lying because they obviously know that because they've been in there. And many of you may have heard of it or been in there or whatever. And I was then thinking about, well, what's the point of what I'm trying to do with it? And the point of what I'm trying to do with it is to get good people together to do good things. But how can I do that if it's exclusive? And how can I do that if it's hidden? And so then I was like, And so I talked to a bunch of the members and I asked them, I said, hey, if we open this thing up and let people know that it exists and what it can do, would you be cool with it? And 80% of all the members are like, yeah, man, shit, yeah, giddy up. It started the goal of bringing all these Kiwis together, and where we've got to now with it is I kind of thought maybe I've been hypocritical with it, because how can I grow things for good if I don't talk about it or acknowledge that they exist publicly? And how can things get better and try being inclusive when it's exclusive and it's not seen, right? So what I've decided is to now talk about it and open it up but with this framework of, does it bring good people together for good? That's what my new thing is. So I have one of the coolest, dopest, meanest, raddest setups in all of Auckland, all of New Zealand, and it's called the Chatham. It's like a corporate batch hangout thing right in the middle of the city for meetups, meetings. It's got private boardroom, all sorts of shit. It's flipping dope. We've run a bunch of events there. We do Chatham chats and stuff. And so when I opened it up, I thought about how could I make it better and cooler. And so I thought about it pretty hard. And what I came up with was I said, well, if the goal is to have braver conversations for a braver Aotearoa, they don't exist when things are just totally shut down and hidden in the darkness. So how do we bring it out? So the first thing I thought is that, okay, well, what if we use, Switch, which was our social TV podcast network? Why don't we dedicate a section of the Chatham into becoming an open and free pop-up podcast studio for any single Kiwi who wants to create their own podcast? And we've got all the equipment. You just roll up and do your thing. That's one way to create more conversations. So we should do that. Secondly, I then said, okay, some of these more of these Chatham chats and stuff that we do where we host and to, why don't we stream some of these out and share more of the words externally? So maybe we should be able to do that. Then I thought, okay, well, if we've got this awesome space to help more Kiwis, but some Kiwis can't afford a membership, how do we help them? So I said, okay, what if we create this little giveaway thing called The Launch, where we pick and support a couple of young Kiwi startups with, space, membership for a year, but we bring around them mentorship and other different business partners that can help provide products and services to help them on their road within the startups and small business ecosystem. That would be cool. So we've got the Chatham, we've got the Launch, we've got this pop-up studio, we've got these other chats, and there's a whole bunch in there as well, so I wanted to do more. So I can proudly say that, I own probably the coolest, dopest, raddest private social club in New Zealand, and to become a member, you still need to get vouched for. Like, you can't be an arsehole, and you got to, know what someone's got to say, hey, yeah, they're a flipping good human, they do good things, and that's it. So I'm going to be putting some links below. Next week, if you're looking, we've got a Chatham chat with the one and only Francis Valentine, which is going to be awesome. If you have a podcast that you wanted to create, you want to create braver conversations for a braver New Zealand, whatever, email me. I'm going to put a bunch of links in below. If you want to come check it out, it's all in there too. The space is dope and awesome, but I just thought it's probably the time to do that, because I think maybe I'm being hypocritical by creating a place of exclusion for so long when I'm trying to be inclusive, and that doesn't make me feel good. And I thought the intent of it when I started was that, and it still is, so you still obviously need to be a good human. So, but it's that question of, I have this awesome space. If you're a good human doing good things and you want to bring together other good people for good things, my space is yours and open, and that's it. So there's going to be a website and stuff for it. You can check it all out. If you want to do podcasts, go for it. And that's about it. So it feels good to get off my chest and finally can say the Chatham is now public. I've talked about it, and so many of you knew it existed anyway. I just had to flip in, shit. Just, Bernie Man taught me some things. I've got to try and be more inclusive. Open it out for all. Anyway, team, that's it. Have a good day. Adios. I'll see you all soon. Chatham's live. Giddy up.